story by Alan Cumming, which I am paraphrasing badly. Once upon a time, there was this kid who was just a terror at his school, made fun of everybody, relentlessly teased anyone who got in his way, made it his life's mission to just make everyone's day a little bit worse in a lot of ways. And finally, his school and the parents have had it. And they say, you need to do something about this. You guys have got to do something about your kid. So the father takes his son outside and he says, son, every time you're mean to somebody, every time you make a remark or you make a joke at someone's expense or anything like that, I want you to come out here and put a nail into the fence. For each insult that you hurl, you have to put one nail into the fence. Well, this sounds great to the kid, and he's all for it. So he goes back to school the next day and goes well out of his way to make far more insults and jokes and cracks and all that stuff than he normally would have. He was now 10 times as worse, and for every insult that he gave, he put a nail into the fence. At the end of the week, his father takes him back outside and says, son, why don't you look at all the nails in the fence and tell me what you see? And he says, Dad, I see a lot of them. There's really a lot in the fence, huh? Father says, yeah, there are. Those nails represent every single person that you have hurt. Look at all the things you have done. Try to count how many nails there are. I bet it will take you forever to count them. How does that make you feel when you see a representation of the damage you've caused? The son says, Daddy, I feel horrible. I feel horrible about this. This can't be, it can't be like this anymore. The son says, son, that's exactly right. So now I want you to go to all of these people and I want you to apologize to them for what you've done. And then you come back out here and every time you've made your apology, you can take a nail out of the fence. Son says, absolutely, let's do it. Awesome. So he goes and finds every single person, and there are a lot of people that he had insulted over the last week, and he profusely apologizes to them, says, I'm sorry, I'm realizing the errors of my ways. I hope you can forgive me, all that stuff. And for the most part, people, they forgive him, They keep him at arm's length, but they try to forgive him. And every time he gives an apology, the boy goes back and takes a nail out of the fence. So at the end of the next week, when all the nails are finally out of the fence, the son and his father go out to see the fence. And the son says, look what I've done. See, I've apologized to all these people and everything's fine now. And Dad says, good job. You went and apologized to everybody. What do you see in the fence now? And the son says, I see a lot of holes in the fence. Dad says, yeah. See, while you were able to apologize, and I believe you did so sincerely, you still left a hole in this person. They're still going to have to work to learn to trust you again and fill that hole up with a salve of some kind. They're still going to remember what it is you did. And they're not likely to forgive you if you do it again. What do you think about that?